What up, Herd? Welcome to Monday's Cover Lovers. I hope all of you had a fantastic Thanksgiving with friends, family, and great food. And this is the show that we get to talk about this week's incentives as well as store exclusives. Mike, Dale, did you guys have a happy Thanksgiving?
We had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, Jeff. You have fun? Grandpa? Yeah, man. It was good. We got our little Christmas tree. It's good stuff. Yeah, I had a particularly awful day at work today, so I am particularly excited to be here and nerding out with you, gentlemen. So, Alonzo, it's good to see you, buddy. I feel like we haven't done a show together in a little while.
We haven't, just things kind of happen.
Oh yeah,
I wish I could be here like every Monday, like just hanging out.
This is like... when he was doing that.
Yeah.
What he said.
That's the right answer. Just say yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh. And then Jeff, how are things going? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was different. I got plenty of food. I had 3 Thanksgiving this weekend.
Ooh, very nice.
2 in the same day. And then one on Saturday. So my fridge is packed with leftovers.
Nice.
Which is always okay, and I'm glad I missed the belly dancing. So yeah, that's a whole nother story.
What?
Yeah, there was belly dancing at one of the Thanksgiving. So I don't know why. I wasn't there, so I'm glad I left early.
That sounds like
it's weird. That's my family, and
there's a family gathering where you had belly dancing.
Whoever my uncle who hosted it, he had some of his friends there, which wasn't that many. It was probably like a handful or so. And on top of that, my 98-year-old grandmother was bedridden in the bed in the room with all of us.
While your uncle belly danced?
No, while they hired some belly dancer or something.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It's like I said, a strange Thanksgiving.
That's some Twin Peaks shit right there.
Dude, if I told everything about my family, I don't think anyone would ever believe me. It sounds so made up.
It does kind of sound made up.
Like what do you mean belly dancer at your Thanksgiving with your grandmother in bed?
It's a sitcom.
Was there a midget too dancing in the background?
Sir, they call them little people now. No.
All right. So Big Rob, how was your Thanksgiving?
It's great. 6 glorious days off. I've been off since Wednesday. Yeah. So I know it. Finally, the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while, So
there it is.
Well, we see what you did with those 6 days, sir. We see right behind you.
Yeah, that got fixed up. I actually got blasted on Sunday for once.
Nice.
Yeah, cognac and soju didn't mix well.
Ooh, high class.
Yeah. So Monday, So that was Saturday, and Sunday I was hung over all day on the couch. Just quit. I was dead. So
at least you had your football.
But it's glorious and memorable.
Exactly, and it's a good time to do it since you had that time off.
Of course.
Chat. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. Again, thank you guys. We're very thankful for you guys to make this show possible, to kind of interacting with us. We love it. So again, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you guys. And then moving on to our sponsors over at Cover Price. Make sure to use Nirvana 14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. And of course, Bird City Comics. Use TNH10 to save yourself 10% off your purchase over at Bird City Comics. All right, now let's dive into our chat. GT Key Comics, what is going on? Rudy, what is up? Oh, Copy 801, what is going on, Copy? Oh, Trish, happy to see you here. Sam, I am. Happy Monday to you as well. All right, look at that. Where's Dale? Dale, Trish says hello.
Looking for nice comments. Awesome.
Sam, I have visions of headless, greased turkey belly dancing on Jeff's grandma's bed. They came sleep tonight.
I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up.
Oh my god, that is fantastic. All right, let us dive in to today's deck. Here we go, gents. All right. And starting off with our incentives, we have Predator versus Wolverine. We have a 1 in 25 by Corey Smith and a 1 in 100 by Adam Kubert. And it is also cover A, so you can also get it as well. So, Mike, Dale, what are your thoughts? Which is the one that you pick?
You have to pick one. Which one do you pick?
Oh my god.
You don't like either of them?
Agree.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Although I do like the art on the Corey Smith, but as a really good interior splash page. That's an incentive cover, not to me anyway. Bless you. The Kubert has some weird proportions. Head's too big on Wolverine, and I don't know. It's just not definitely not among his best work. But the Smith's okay. But I mean, I wouldn't even pay cover price for that. That's it.
All right. All right. What about you, Big Rob?
I agree. These are pretty basic interior pages, really. The art itself, I'm like, at best, the 1 in 100 is a cover an A. The 1 in 25 is definitely interior, not even splash page, just like an interior page somewhere in the middle of the book, to be honest. So they're okay, nothing bad with them. But it's pretty generic, basic art. It is cool. Predator and Wolverine, some of the more cooler characters in popular culture, but yeah, it's definitely not worth the price. You could probably catch that 1 in 25 for less than $20 eventually. So just wait until it drops a lot. And 1 in 100, yeah, you probably get that. Well, there's a regular open order one too. So, but I don't want that 20th century dumbass logo on the side there. So if I want the Virgin, yeah, if I want the Virgin, I'll definitely just wait. It'd probably be like $50-$40 eventually, but we'll see.
Okay.
Even still, I wouldn't pay that for it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a lot lower than that, Big Rob.
That's what I'm saying. If you really wanted it, I just wait to that point.
Agreed wholeheartedly with both of these gentlemen here. I mean, it's even like the Corey Smith even has like the hue of an inside page. I don't know if that's just the scan or what, but and yeah, the shadowing and the lights on the Predator itself is terrible on Kubert's. The Wolverine is just ugh. Look at that shadow. It's so lazy. And then the scratch on the Predator's head, I can't even. I don't know why. So
Wolverine's cloth.
I'm out on both of them.
Here's a question: Why does the 1 in 25 have the 20th century logo just on top, but not the sidebar on the side like the rest of them?
No. It. Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean like the A cover?
Yeah, like any of the 20th century studios covers, they usually have a full like sidebar with it's like an L shape, right? It connects. But for some reason, this particular image that Alonzo pulled that doesn't have that L shape 20th century logo. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I don't either. Also, to have a question for you guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scratches.
That's what I was saying. And then look at
has 3 claws on each hand.
It's actually
the scratches on.
It's 6, Alonzo.
Yeah, there's one across the eye, or not.
Where?
Yeah, right there.
Where that white light is, there's a scratch behind it.
Like right here?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a scratch.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's a reach.
Maybe that's a little reach.
That's a reach.
I say 6. Fuck it.
The scratch doesn't even look like it's on the Predator itself. It's just on the page.
I know.
I'm like, all right. Moving on to the next one, we have Lucio Perillo versus Lucio Perillo. I had to put this up here.
Yeah, you did.
Just because I love peaches.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Vampilla Dracula Rage number 4, Virgin variant, and Vampilla Dead Flowers, another Virgin variant. And I can see Mike like, oh man, with bated breath. Mike, of the two, which is the one?
It has to be the Dead Flowers. It has to be.
Yeah.
I see that's
My
the skeleton.
God, is this published by Zenoscope or is this actually Dynamite? Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Very happy about that. The ugly face leaves a lot to be desired on there, but oh my God, I can't believe he got away with that. I wonder if they'll do the same thing they did last time with that Red Sonja, where they'll cover the butt up with something.
They covered it up with a logo for like cover B.
Yeah, so maybe they'll let the version one slide. But
that's a lot, man.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's not enough. It is not enough.
Yeah, I know that is a lot logo.
It's either a lot.
The other one's pretty damn good too, but it's not nearly. I mean,
wait, are we?
Did you, Guy? Did
yeah,
you?
the same artist.
Okay, definitely A.
Yeah.
B. No, only certain people want to see that angle, guys.
Alonzo.
Yeah, every male wants to see that angle.
Right, but females appreciate the left side.
I think it depends on what.
No,
I think it depends on what.
Pretty sure most of us really don't like the idea of the right hand side, no matter what.
You're cut off.
I am not cut off.
B.
No.
I'm saying B. Yeah.
I'm saying no.
I'm saying B because of I can't believe he got away with it. To be honest.
Well, because my ass isn't big enough, so you get to see that in picture. Okay, zoom in on A. Let's go.
I'm muting and.
Best cover lovers ever.
I love it. I love it. Oh, look at that. Yes, left side, left side. All right, Big Rob.
Well, it's got to be Dead Flowers because to me, the Rage 4, there's so many things that are wrong here. The haircut. When did she have an Edgar haircut? I've never seen. If you don't know Edgar haircut, look it up. Google it. Edgar haircut on Vampilla. And her boobs looks like those fake boobs where the nipples are pointing to the opposite direction.
Hold on.
That's just horrible boobs there on Vampy there. So they look really stiff. I like the skulls, the dead zombies and shit behind her. That's pretty cool, but not for me. It's got to be the actual Vampiro Dead Flowers 3. At least the cool dude with the half Two-Face shit going on his face there is pretty cool. And yeah, the butt's it's really forward and right in your face, but oh well.
Look at Alonzo's smile.
If you really don't want all kinds of booty in your face, you get the regular cover with the Vampiro logo on it. It covers it all up. So,
yep.
Yeah, the bag is gnarly though. It's very muscular. Are
these those $50 ones that are on Dynamite's site, or are these actually incentives?
They're the Virgin variants, so that's I honestly don't know.
Probably $10.
We can check dynamite.com really quick, and I can find out. You want to?
Well, I can check while we move on to the next one, but
okay. Jeff, your assessment, sir.
Once Big Rob pointed out the left side, yeah, and I can't see all of that. Here's why I would pick the one on the right, and it's not for the butt. I actually don't see many covers with the wings coming out of her. So I can appreciate that. I mean, I guess for all you, what kind of collectors are those that like the bondage?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a bondage cover. It's a booty cover. So I guess that hits all of Alonzo's check boxes. But that's why I would pick the one on the right. It's just because it's different. I mean, I've probably seen the left one so many times of a Vampirilla. So
Alonzo actually commissioned Perillo to do this, and they're using it as a cover.
Of course.
Spoiler, Mike. Come on.
He paid the $10,000 for it. Yeah.
Come on.
$10,000.
I haven't been here that long, but like the light on the butt is not right.
There's light in this
No,
cover?
no, no. On
What?
the right hand side, like the butt could be better. Like the light source should move. Oh, it's not. No. Left, definitely left.
Best show ever.
Just like it is the butt, Jeff.
I don't see it on Dynamite.com.
I'm not trying to judge her, but yeah, the right side's a little smaller than the left cheek. Okay.
No, but I mean, you see the light. I mean, there's some light right here and right here.
She's saying it doesn't look right.
You know. I'm just saying. Yes. See, even Guy, 78 points, like Sam, everything. Come on, it is the butt, not the wings.
Like I said, I've never seen a
bondage.
cover with her wings coming out of her back. So that's all.
Yeah, that's definitely different for that character. So
Yes.
okay, and let's see. You go on Midtown right now, and
How many of you purchased already, Alonzo?
no. So Midtown, there is a Chrome like
All of them.
You can't buy these on Midtown. So they're not on Mid. You can buy the cover A, and there's like a hue red cover of the one with the wings. There's like
So they must be those $50 buy it off Dynamite thing, but they usually don't solicit those till next week. So
yeah, because the Pearl on the left is not even on the it's not even on the Dynamite.com or Midtown.
with the
Oh, I
waterfall,
like this. I might have ordered this.
Are we? Wait, what is the game here? We're just choosing left.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just
All right,
whichever
so-
one you like.
Okay.
Still chilling. Just said that they're on Dynamite for $50.
All the way. What's wrong with the rest of you? All right, I get the wing thing. It's cool, but like, if you're gonna do the butt shot like that, you could do better.
She's not wrong.
You can
He
always
has
do
done
better.
You could do better.
Buy what you want.
Back up, 4-year-old.
All right. Let's move on.
Queen
Let's move
Sonia
on.
number 23, still the best Perillo butt cover ever.
Alonzo's just wondering if he had a model for the second cover.
No,
For
I
the
like
right?
what
No,
78
he
points
didn't.
said. I
He
mean,
did
is
not,
that
no.
Carlo's butt?
There was no model for the right hand side because he could have done. Oh my god, so much better. That looks like Gumby
His wife's pretty.
bending over. The right hand side looks like Gumby bending over.
Can we please move on?
Okay.
He wants me to go.
All right. Jenny Prison. We have Berserker, Fallen Empire number 1 in 25. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
Like I like Prison, but I'm not liking these Berserker.
I'm only kidding.
Oh,
He's going in.
This doesn't even look. This is so not the best of Prison, not in my eyes. It's
No.
just kind of meh. I mean,
Owning
it's
it in.
decent art, but it's not my favorite Prison, so I would easily pass on this.
Okay.
And it's a Berserker book.
Big Rob?
I agree. It's pretty generic for Prison. She's done that a bajillion times. It's an easy skip. And who gives a shit about Berserker anymore at this point? It's
Whoever
lame.
gave a shit about Berserker?
That's lame.
Just Keanu fans.
Yep.
Yeah, even
Yeah, I
Keanu
know.
fans probably were a little worried on this point on this book. It's generic as hell. For we have high standards for her, and for her going forward, it has to be bangers all the time. She smells in one, and we don't call it out. It's pretty generic for her. So it looks like a damn image from a catalog or something.
Hey, what catalog?
Sears, probably.
Your catalog?
Yeah.
I would
Macy's.
be like, this is more of like a prom picture. It looks like a prom picture.
Or like a Halloween party at some university or some shit.
It's so sad.
All right, what about you, Mike?
I mean, it's Frison, so it's still better than like 90% of other people's stuff. But as an incentive, it is, it is pretty basic fare for her. It's my wife was yelling, "Phoning it in" the background. I don't know if
I
this. I
agree.
would say this is phoned in. There's a lot of detail, and actually, we saw the black and white one a week ago for the local comic shop day solicitation. I actually liked it better seeing it in its line work shaded version. The color kind of washes it out. And I even said in cover fire, "Oh, I wish there was a color version." And now I'm seeing the color version, and I'm because the black and white shows off her art better. But yeah, it's just sort of basic Frisson. It's low tier Frisson, but that's still not terrible. But I wouldn't pay a premium for it. That's for sure.
Oh, here we go. Rob be wanting a Victoria's Secret catalog cover.
I'll take that.
All right. Moving on to the next one, we have Harley Quinn number 34, 1 in 25 by Jessica Fong. Big Rob, what are your thoughts?
Let's take a good look here, since these are all fresh to me. I like the girl's mask though. Jessica Fong, cool COVID mask. I like this. This is good. It's different. Very soft on the face there for Harley. Not very over the top, high makeup, vibrant colors. Very soft colors. Very. I like her kind of melancholy face, kind of just chilling with her pet hyenas. Looks like she was reading some letters, and she has like what do you call those plants? That
Venus flytraps.
Yeah, Venus flytrap. So, and it's kind of almost. I don't know. I guess the lighting, the shadowing is almost kind of like a layers of colors throughout the image. Kind of almost like it does. The compositing is really well done. So it's a great cover. 1 in 25. It should be solid. You can maybe hopefully folks can find it for cheaper. But it's a cool cover. I never heard of Jessica Fong. It's a good introduction cover.
Okay, nice. Thanks, Big Rob. Mike?
I love this. I think this is really good. And I'm not a huge fan of Harley in general, and I think she's kind of overdone. But this is great. I love that she's in her old school costume. I really love the coloring style. I don't know if Fong does the coloring. I'm assuming that she does, but I'm not positive about that. But I sort of like the sort of slashy kind of wash watercolor feel to everything. I think it really lends a nice, kind of fluidity to all the work. Great detail, some really nice depth in here. The color choices on the Harley Quinn mask, they draw you into the center of the cover, which is nice. It's a really good composition, some really cool lighting effects going on in the background. This feels like an incentive. This is a good cover. This feels like a $25 buy, especially if you like Harley.
And Jeff.
Agreed. This is I've heard of Jessica, but I haven't seen too many covers. But this you can really tell that the watercolor on the hyena on the left, like you can just get that feel. I kind of what Rob said. I like the softer look on her face. Didn't overdo it. Didn't go crazy with the makeup. You even see a little belly roll fat on Harley as she's like kind of hunched over. So, and I definitely like when you guys all mentioned the lighting. Like I like how realistic it feels that it's the lights coming through the blinds. It's almost like it's early morning, like she had just gotten back from her night of terror, So I dig it.
Nice. All right. Oh, and then one other thing here. For Trish, if you want to make that formal announcement here on Cover Lovers, we'd be more than happy to have you. All right. And Sam I Am, yes, it is a good cover. All right. Moving on to the next one, we have X-Men Blue Origins number 1, a 1 in 50. But you can get the cover, I think, C here with the logo. And this is by E.M. Gist. Jeff?
Usually I would say this would I like virgin covers, but I actually think the trade dress goes well with it. It's in a perfect spot. Kind of goes with the flow of it too, because it also has like the shadowing behind it in the same colors. So I really like it. I would probably pick up the C cover, but it's good art. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with Mystique, and EM Just is always a good artist. I praise a lot of his work, so yeah, I kind of like it.
Okay.
I dig the whole like almost 60s, like 70s Charlie's Angels kind of
Definitely
vibe.
Charlie's Angels, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, same thing. I dig the sort of Charlie's Angels sort of loose homage going on. I like that it's a little simple for Gist. You know, it's not like overworked. Some of his stuff gets a little overworked and as a result feels a little static. This one does not have that problem. I really like it. I think it's a cool concept. I think it's a cool composition. And I agree with Jeff. I like it with the trade dress, to be honest with you. I think it adds an extra sort of layer of that movie poster kind of feel to it. So yeah, I dig the C cover more than the Virgin covers.
Okay. Big Rob?
So, but the art's cool. It's a cool.
Oh.
Okay. When I saw it, I thought more of the RZA. RZA there's a cover of the RZA album that looks just like this. So there might have been maybe some inspiration there, and I think it is also there is some blaxploitation posters out there. I think it's like Foxy Brown stuff that's similar to this. I do like the open order one that the trade is behind the elbow of Mystique, so it's not covering up the arm, so it's actually behind. She's actually forward of the sign, so that's great that they kind of incorporated the logo and not just plaster it on top and ruin the whole fucking art like you usually do. But it's soft colors, and it's very reminiscent of the 70s era. Like I said, blaxploitation. I mean, even like Wonder Woman TV show reminds me a little bit of that too. So awesome art. Gist is a master. I think a local San Diego artist too. I think he lives in San Diego. So.
Nice.
I swear those are the same colors that were in my kitchen when I was a little kid.
Yeah. That's McDonald colors from the 70s, I think, too.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next one, we have Spider-Woman #1, and this is a 1 in 25 by Felipe Massafera. Hopefully I said that right. Mike?
I don't like this one. I don't really know why. I usually like Massafera's work. This one feels like it might be, I don't know. It feels like it might be digital this time. I can't really tell. I think he paints. There's kind of a feel to it, but there's something about the coloring or something that looks too shiny and smooth or something. I'm not really sure exactly what I don't like about it this time, but all the detail in the background super cool. You know, the perspective's right on what appears to be all of it. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell from a thumbnail, but I'm assuming that photo reference was used to do that. But either way, it's okay. But it's not. It's certainly not Massafera's best. We want it to be on an incentive.
Got it. What about you, Big Rob?
I'm with Mike. It's like I'm not sure. I want to like it, but I don't like it, and something about it is off. There's almost a feeling like this is like a sticker on top of art. You know those rubbery stickers on those cool stickers you put on a piece of like kind of a smooth surface, and you kind of move around the stickers. That's what it reminds me of, those particular stickers. The outlines are very strong on the character, and she's like very forward on the art. It doesn't match the background too well. Very glossy, very shiny, and the art behind is a little more rougher, a little more smooth, a little more softer. So I just don't like, and plus the atrocious Spider-Woman logo just plastered on top of the art is just fucking terrible. Fucking marble. This is not the final art here. Obviously they were missing the barcode, and that marble logo is going to be moved around for sure. So yeah, this is going to be a shit show when it finally delivers. So 1 in 25. Nah, at best this is a C cover variant.
All right, Jeff.
I agree with Big Rob that this is definitely at best a C cover. I agree with Trish. I don't like the dark shading on the foreground of the character. I it looks like she's wearing platforms or like heels within her boot because it doesn't look right. It's too fat. Like it should have been. Yeah, I'm really picking up this apart. The hair, it feels odd. How it's all curled in the front all the way around. It looks like a lion's mane. Yeah, I'm really not digging it either. I want to like it. It's missing a lot of things. There's a lot of issues with it. And kind of what Big Rob said, it doesn't match the background, the style of art on Spider-Woman. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, fellas. All right, moving on to the next one here. This is just for you,
It
Mike.
also seems kind of force-sensitive. Oh, Lord.
What was that again?
My Little Pony, Mike. Number 19, 125 by Justa Suda. All right. We'll save you for last, Mike. Jeff?
I've seen better My Little Pony incentive covers. It's yeah, I like the crying on that one, on the pink one is, well, they're both pink. The dark pink one, it just feels like it's covering, like her eye looks weird, almost human. Yeah, it's no thank you. It's just too much. I'm good. I'm out.
All right. What about you, Mike? Or maybe we can get Dale's opinion on these ponies.
Dale, what do you think about the pony cover? You love it? You love the crying? You love the crying. He loves the crying, apparently. That's strange. Okay, go away. You're weird. No. I'm trying to take away the fact that it's a pony cover, which I hate to start with, but I also just don't like it anyway, no matter what it is. It just feels like very rudimentary art, kind of. It feels amateur to me. It really doesn't. But that's the design of the ponies now, which is also not great. But I don't know. I think this is just too. It's like a really, really, really simple piece, then colored to look like it's better than it is, and it's really not.
Okay.
Like putting a pretty dress on an ugly girl.
Oh man! All right, what about you, Big Rob?
I completely disagree. I think this is a banger. This is easily a $40-$50 book this week. It's the 125 My Little Pony, issue 19. I think the light effect on the lightning is awesome. I think the compositing is brilliant. All the layering of different compositing of all the little things around it and how they put the trait dress, and it actually doesn't disrupt the art. And I love the color scheme. I think the color scheme is awesome. The oranges, the blues, the purples, it all mixes well. I am confused by this little round circle on the right. It's kind of, I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, that little thing right there. I'm
confused by the whole thing.
Dude, it's Apocalypse at My Little Pony universe there, because they're in like twisting around in the sky there when they're all crying. They're fucked. So
I'll give you the colors and the lightning. I don't know about the rest.
120. I guarantee it's a $50 book.
You're probably not wrong.
Pick it up if you see it for cover price or ratio.
Just have to my 2 cents. It's My Little Pony retailer incentives are usually 1 in 10. Mm-hmm. So this is 1 in 25. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of them out there.
No, they're not.
Big Rob, Sam's like, I'm confused by Rob liking this.
So am I.
So are all of us.
You just gotta see ponies and wings and girly colors, and that's what you see. I see.
If it's a connecting cover, it makes more sense, but still.
Well, we'll find out in about a month, right? All right, moving on to the next one here. To kind of cleanse your palate, Mike, we have Vampilla Dracula Rage number 4, 1 in 15 by Selena, again with the Sears background with props.
Hey, Sears does that.
All right, Jeff, what do you got?
Okay, for once, I don't think the guy is as bad. Like I don't know if I like Selena drawing guys so much. But it's not that bad this time. With the female, God, it looks like a real person. Like I wonder who that model was. Maybe herself, I guess. I dig Vampirilla. I dig the partial staircase to nowhere.
Serious portion.
And the guy's okay. It looks more like what's that? Something is killing the children spinoff.
Oh,
House of
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Yeah, kind of looks like one of those guys.
Mhm.
And hey, Big Rob, it's got a little purple in their hair, both of them.
All right. So, Big Rob, what do you think of Jenna Ortega right here for
That's what
Vampilla?
I was thinking too.
Well, Jenna Ortega is way too skinny for this particular version of Vampilla, so she definitely would not fit this outfit. I'll be honest. I know Selena is the bomb. She's a great artist. She's a master of the anatomy. She does bodies great, but this is super generic for her. This is I want to hold her to a higher standard. This is run of the mill, everyday thing she does. There's nothing special about it. The douchebag in the front doesn't really do nothing for me. It's I'm like at least the kind of glossiness of the skull looks pretty cool, but dude, it's a super generic Instagram model walking down the steps.
Thanks for ruining it.
Because it looks so lifelike. That's what it looks like to me. I would think this is a picture on Instagram. Two douchebags cosplaying going down the stairs. But that's just how good she is at art. Like it makes everything look lifelike. I would appreciate a lot more effort on the background, though. That's probably what they requested. It's probably not her fault, and but it's. I'm pretty sure people will love this and they're going to buy it to death. But it's just for me, it's super boring.
Okay. All right, Mike.
It isn't her best cover. I agree with Rob, but there's also too much going on in it, kind of, to make it that way. I'm sure, like Rob said, she was asked to do, to make sure both characters were on the cover. The dude does nothing for me. Anyway, he just look like a douchebag. I mean, it's just like, I know it's Dracula, but it just, I don't know. Vampy looks fantastic, super realistic. Cover a lot more. The stairs to nowhere is a little bit strange, but yeah. I mean, overall as a cover, I don't like it. Really, her art is fantastic always. I mean, there's really nothing I can criticize about the actual execution of the cover. And I'm having trouble with words tonight. Sorry, guys. but yeah, it's not her best composition overall. Even though the art in it is fantastic.
Now that I look at it more, it looks like the guy is just plugged in after the fact.
I know it does. There is one little thing: the knees.
What about
her left leg it's like the shadowing is just a little off. It almost seems like it's a really skinny leg with the regular leg next to it. But I'm nitpicking, of course, but because Selena's the shit. But it is a little off.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. What about this one here? Grim number 15. 1 in 10. So this is, I think, cover B. So you can get the regular cover B, which has that red, by Zoo Orzu. All right, Jeff.
I don't know which one I like better, the one with the red hue or not. I kind of dig the art, but okay, I do have one issue. I can't like that. The center of like the focus of the actual cover, I can't really make it out. I don't know if it's like wings covering the face or I just like the stylistic part of it. I just don't know if I like it because it just feels a lot really blurry. Almost feels like a Department of Truth kind of cover. But the art's not bad. I probably would go with the red hued one. That's why. Yeah,
All right.
it's not bad.
All right. Big Rob?
I actually like it. I prefer the black and white over the red hue. I'll be honest. The first thing I thought when I saw this, I thought Stevie Nicks holding Dragon Balls. That's the first thought I thought. I don't know why I thought that. She looks like Stevie Nicks. If you've ever seen Stevie Nicks, that's how she dresses pretty much on a daily basis. And she's holding Dragon Balls for some reason. But I like it. It's almost like
Don't tell us your dreams.
I know. At least it's not a belly dancer on my grandma's bed.
Hey, that's real life, sir.
It almost like it's like a spray painted art or like a mural art on a wall, like a brick wall. It's kind of fading away in the bottom. It's almost like somebody did a mural on a wall. So for that aspect, I even like it more. I think it's pretty cool. I love her outfit. I love the mysteriousness, the smoky kind of blurriness. It's pretty cool. The orange orbs do throw me off. I see Dragon Balls when I see that, but that's just me.
Oh, all right. What about you, Mike?
I think it's cool. It's interesting. I love Orzu's work from like look at it every time and see new things kind of a perspective. And there's lots of stuff, but yet, like at first, when I first saw the cover, I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I focused in on it a little bit. I let my anxiety go away and took a closer look at it. And I really dig it. There's lots of motion and sort of like feeling and some really cool flow going on in it. I think a lot of that gets lost in the black and white version, though. And the color hue one seems to bring your focus to the right places just a little bit better, which I think was done intentionally. So for me, the color is the better of the two. But it's a cool piece. She's like a lot like Sienkiewicz or Simmons or McKean or one of those artists that I could see people completely hating this cover because it's so weird and sort of out there. Mm-hmm. But that's why I like it. So, this is definitely a polarizing kind of art style.
So, again, just my 2 cents here. It looks like she paper maché'd this. You know how like you would get newspapers and just kind of put it as a base and then kind of paint or lacquer it, and then you put an image in front. I get that kind of feel or that kind of vibe from this.
I think that's how Hack does his stuff.
You kind of go on what Mike said. Like the closer you look at it, the more you look at it, you see different things. Like I feel like this is kind of Asian inspired almost too. I feel like I see like a lion, like the lion dance, like the dragon. I feel like I see a tiger. I feel like I see like a temple, a boat. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can kind of like pick out. There's a lot of details within the craziness.
Well, that's funny because that's your cultural background. For me, when I see it, I see that kind of a Spanish outfit. To be honest,
there you go.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that too.
This is a book I like to see. I like to see that in person and hold both covers to see the black and white and the red cover, and just to see it in person. Which one would I be more attracted to in person?
I agree. I have zero interest in Grimm, but this cover is interesting.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's move on to the next one. We have Batman and this is not Batman and Robin. What? Sorry about that.
The big hand on the face works, sir.
Captain America. That's for me. It's a 1 in 100 by Phil Jimenez. You can also get cover A, which is this one right here, which is not the Virgin variant. But you have other, in my opinion, 3 other better covers than this 1 in 100. But panel, why don't you guys decide, Mike?
Oh God, this is not good. I mean, a little reach around going on too. Little reach around going on. It's a little weird. I'm assuming that middle one's a Bjorn Berens. That's okay. The A cover with the cards is okay. I don't really love any of them, but I think this is the worst of the 4. in my opinion. It's bad. Proportions are off. Things are jammed in there. Thing looks silly. I don't know. It's just not good overall. It's definitely the worst of the 4 covers. I have to say that Bjorn Barrett washed out though.
Okay. All right, Big Rob.
I would rather see a female Silver Surfer on his shoulder than this shit. This is so super generic. I'm like, I don't know. Mike already kind of said it perfectly, but this is like almost like an advertisement on the back of a magazine promoting Crest by Marvel superhero characters, right?
Oh my god,
You're not wrong.
Advertisement generic at this level. I'm pretty sure Phil Jimenez is a great artist and he does great work, but this is definitely a rush job, and he just like, all right, Fantastic Four, Captain America, Spider-Man, done.
It looks like a cover that they would only make for like a dentist office, like a special version of a comic book for dentists.
Yeah, like Lexus or some shit like that. Yeah,
like in highlights.
Yes,
highlights.
like a highlights. It's the Marvel version. I mean, there's something wrong with Ben's face. There's something wrong with the Invisible Woman's face. Actually, there's probably everything wrong with everybody's face.
his torso.
It's just really odd. It's very amateurish, early 90-ish art. So yeah, it's I don't know if it's the worst cover. It's pretty damn close, or at least it's racing for the worst cover. So
Okay.
It's not Stan Sakai horrible, but it's like
Jesus.
it's a super simple.
Stan Sakai got a ricochet shot.
Eastman, Frank Miller, or
Shooting everybody.
Exactly. The shadow work is sus. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like
What shadow?
this shadow work, like all of this right here, right in your
Whoa,
face.
Hey, you ain't got to point it out.
Get your cursor out of there, sir. Were you given permission?
Too.
Hey,
Yes.
the
Thank
thing
you,
smiled
Apollo.
at me.
He's
So,
already
you know,
getting the thing tickle.
He is.
He's happy for the bulge.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got
Oh, all right.
Ben's never smiled so big.
Yep. All right. How about this one here? Basic Instinct #1, a 1 in 50 by Chuma Hill. All right, Big Rob.
Well, we all know we would have taken this cover to 100%. Just legs. But he didn't go there. I respect that. It's a great cover. I think it's solid. Is it special? No, but it's a solid, cool cover. And plus, it's a very memorable scene, iconic scene, at least for my generation, because I was, like fucking 10, 12 years old when this came out. I watched it and moved it. So, yeah, it was very memorable to me.
That's his first shot of. I'm not gonna say it.
So I love the broken, bloody glass all around her. It's a great film, But Chuma Hill, I love the way she drew the version of Sharon Stone on her face. Pretty interesting. The logo is not bad. It's the traditional logo from the film. So 1 in 50 though, that's kind of steep. But we'll see.
All right, Mike.
Yeah, I dig it about as much as Rob does. I think it's a good, solid cover. Feels more 1 in 10-ish to me.
Yeah.
Than 1 in 50, but there's some really cool aesthetic choices with it. Obviously, you got to go with the the original sort of movie logo. There's nothing that you can really do about that, but yeah, it's a cool take. I mean, it's the scene everyone remembers from an already excellent movie. So, it's an iconic image done well. It's good.
Okay, Jeff.
Agree with the fellas. Okay, there's only one thing I have a problem with is I don't understand the bottom half of the art where her legs are. I'm not getting what the blood is coming from. Huh?
Bloody knife.
Oh, it's the ice pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I gave away the movie.
If you haven't seen it by now, I think it's your fault, not Jeff.
Yeah.
30
I
years.
like. I agree with them. I like the style of the character, the style of the art. What else can I say about it? Nothing really. I mean, it's pretty good. And I agreed though it should be like a 1 in 10 ish. Yeah. So.
All the covers on this book, she's on the cover. You really want to impress me. You would have put Michael Douglas on the cover, and
Or at least both of them.
No, him walking in the moonlight.
Oh,
Memorable scene.
true.
Or who was that other chick?
Oh,
The one where he's like slammed against the wall.
Brunette.
His psychiatrist.
Yes.
Purple.
All right. Moving on. Here we go. Ms. Marvel, the New Mutant number 4, a 1 in 100 by Phil Noto. Mike?
Oh.
No, mostly because the composition clearly is meant to have a trade dress on it. It looks silly as a Virgin cover. That's way too much empty space up at the top. I like Phil's work. This is a decent cover. Off on the am I missing something? Is that Iron Man Sentinel? What is that?
That's what it looks like.
Yes, it's an Iron Man Sentinel.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
she's an
effed up.
X-Men, right? Yeah, she's an
Well, I
X-Men.
guess the coloring is right then. All right, that's weird. I guess I'd have to read to find out, which I'll never do. So
Read, Mike.
broken.
Yep, it is a giant Iron Man baby. All right, what about you, Jeff?
I absolutely agree about the composition where there's just too much room up there for a trade dress. So this was never meant to be a virgin. I do have a little issue with maybe a little bit of the size of her fist or like the shape. It looks really weird. It looks like she just but I do dig the whole Iron Man Sentinel deal here. It's pretty
Cool
effed up. They keep just making Iron Man just the most effed up person in the whole Marvel universe. He creates all the shit and wants to kill everybody.
He's Oppenheimer.
Basically,
That's right. All right.
Yeah, it's not a 1 in 100. No, thank you.
Big Rob?
I'll save time. Ditto with the guys.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. Sirens of the City, number 5, a 1 in 25 by David Talaski. Big Rob?
First time looking at this. Is there a color version, or is this only just a black and white?
I believe it's just a black and white, but let me go check while you take a look at that.
I bet it's only a black and white.
Yeah, because I do see some color. There is a little color there on the girl's ponytail. There's some blues and pinks there.
I see at least blue. It might be blue and purple. I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Could be pink.
Her tail.
It's only black and white.
Yeah, the end of her blue is pink or something. I dig it. I love the graffiti all over the wall. This is definitely reminiscent of the Queen's 1978 kind of vibe. So that's the Stoops, right? They're very New York City. I love the pentagram in the back. I love the punk. I'm assuming this has got to be New York City, late 70s, right? Because they're all very punkish. They got that vibe. It looks like it's like there's a dude in the middle there, the two chicks. I like the girl on the top. She's very retro 50s punkish vibe to her. Everything's well done. I don't mind the white background. It doesn't really bother me on this one. I know we have talked shit about that today already, but for some reason, this one doesn't really bother me. 1 in 25. I don't know much about it, so I don't know if that deserves that, but it should probably be not easy to find for a Sirens of the City number 5, 1 in 25.
Okay. Jeff?
It reminds me of like the old school New Yorker magazine, like that art style. I think it's New Yorker. But yeah, I really dig it. I dig the just a small hint splash of color. And the outfits are cool. Just I don't get why the right side is blank. but for the art that's on there, I really dig it.
Okay. All right, Mike, you're up.
You're muted, Mike.
You're on mute, Mike.
Whoops. Sorry, just muting the Deo out of our lives a little bit. I really dig it too. I think it's fantastic. I actually like that it fades at the hand side. It kind of has that almost like movie set feel to it or something. I'm not really sure how to describe it. There's some aesthetic I'm remembering that.
It's the female version of The Outsiders.
It's cool. Yeah, kind of, right? All the details really cool. The style's great. Lots of great graffiti. I get the right feel. I would love to see a color version of this, but it's super cool. I think this is a really, really good cover. What's interesting, but he's managed to make something not really all that interesting be interesting, which is astounding to me. So I really like it. I think it's a great composition overall.
It's almost like Rockwell, right? Like it's very
Rockwell, yeah.
That's it.
A moment. A Saturday Evening Post. You probably
Saturday Evening Post, yeah.
Yeah, that a moment in the day, just a random moment. People sitting on the street.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. I like that. All right. How about this one here?
Oh.
Alice Never After number 5, a 1 in 25 by Sozo Maeka. And you can get the regular cover. I think this is either cover B or cover C with the logo. All right, Jeff.
At least the logo kind of works and fits there. Why do they get all the cool like incentive covers? I swear, this Alice Never After. I mean, all these artists must really like this book or the writer. This is cool. I like it. This is slightly different than most Sozo Maekas, so I dig that too. I like the keyhole part of it. That's really actually dope. Even digging the background. So God, I actually kind of okay. There's now I just see it. Her head's a little big for this, but other than that, I kind of really dig it though. So.
But the big head thing to me makes it look like she's trying to peer closer through
Perspective. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I can see that too. It almost looks like she's looking through, some kind of glass-ish.
It's a small object
lens.
she's looking through.
Yeah.
This, I'm guessing, is the scene from the beginning where she first falls down, and then, well, I mean, I don't know how they're screwing around with the story in this particular comic, but having her look through, trying to figure out how she's going to get through the little keyhole to get in. But I love it. I think it's a great concept. And Sozo has been like hit or miss a little bit in recent months. This is a huge hit for me. I think this is right back to what we loved her for back in the early part of her career, which is crazy to think. But yeah, this is a great concept, really done well. I love that she didn't cheap out on the background, that there's still stuff cool, like psychedelic kind of stuff going on in the background. And even though there's obviously a lot of empty space, I don't give a shit. I think that's still cool as hell. I actually like it with the trade dress too. I think the trade dress actually a really nice design. So I'd be fine with it either way. If I could get the 1 in 25 inexpensively, I would do it. But if I couldn't, then I'd be fine with the regular cover.
It's got to be at least a $40, $50 cover.
I assume so. They all are.
And it's really nice. It's going to be a hard book to get in 9.8 though. That's for sure.
Sure is. Damn, that's a lot of black.
Yep. All right. What about you, Big Rob?
I love it. It's great. The guys are right. I'm thinking Jefferson Airplane, right? Well, White Rabbit. When this image comes on, right, you hear that music. That's the psychedelic in the background, the flowers, all that. And I'm pretty sure that's what she was thinking. She's probably listening to that song when she drew this. So these are more banger covers because the artists probably have more freedom when they draw these than traditional other companies, right?
That's a good point.
Yep.
So I kind of like, to be honest, more the trade dress version. I do like the trade dress, and it kind of makes sense. So almost like a movie poster. Kind of reminds me of Orange Clock. Was it the Clockwork Orange?
Clockwork Orange. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. So
that's a triangle, right, on that cover?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the 9. Yeah, good luck at 9/8. The 9/8 on its incentive would be nice to have.
And finding the incentive is going to be hard.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
all right. Thank you, gentlemen. And I believe that is it for incentives. So well done, well done. All right. And we have just a few store exclusives for you this evening. Starting off with David Nakayama, we have X-Men number 29 that you can find at Unknown, Antihero, and 616 LE. Who knows? Cost $40. All right, Mike.
So I actually really like it. And I haven't been liking Nakayama's stuff like this lately, but maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the clouds, maybe it's, I don't know exactly what it is, to be honest with you. But I mean, I like Rogue to begin with, so that's helpful. Yellows and greens are also kind of I'm a sucker for those colors as well. Cool depth. It's sort of the glam. Like it, great lines, great work in the hair. Yeah, I think this is sort of a hit from him. At $40 though, man. I mean, again, this is probably one that I would be fine to do trade dress version for 15 or whatever it is, and pass on the Virgin. But it does look nice as a Virgin. This one.
Cool. Big Rob.
I agree. I like it as well. I do say the background's Photoshop for sure. That's definitely clouds from Google Images. He just puts it in the back there, but it's cool. It looks great though, because I've done that a bunch of times. Yeah. But the actual character, the way he drew her, her body type, very muscular, very athletic. Works great for Rogue. One issue, the head is a little small for I think, but it's maybe she just she squats a lot and she does lift a lot of weight, so maybe her body just grew her head. But so it looks great. I love it, and Rogue's always a badass character to look at. So it's a winner, 100%. $40 is steep. I agree. $30 would have been probably better, but X-Men and Rogue fans will definitely buy it up.
Okay.
Yep.
Jeff.
Almost everything is great about this cover. I agree with Big Rob. My only issue is her head, her face. There's nothing wrong with the face itself. I'm just saying the size of her head and her face is really small in proportion to the rest of her body. I do like the thick thighs and the little slight curve to see, on the backside. So this is definitely an Alonzo cover, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Again, and I agree with the guys. The price is way too much. I think $25-$30 should have been it. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
Okay. All right. How about this one here? Guma, Beginning of Her, number 1 by Jay Ferguson. You can get this as Unknown, Antihero 616, LE of 333. And it'll only set you back $30. Big Rob?
So he actually drew this with a hand, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, dude, because it looks, I don't know, if he drew this, it's fucking amazing. Because it looks like a damn picture that he maybe just manipulated. But
maybe
if it's an actual drawing, yeah, this is a brilliant masterpiece. It's really lifelike. One weird thing, the hands seem a little small, but maybe that's just me. But they're bloody as hell, that's for sure. I'm not sure what this story is about, but yeah, her eyes is the main focal point on this, though. Her eyes are just kind of they suck you in, they get you in there. So hopefully he really actually drew this, because if it's just a photo manipulation, that sucks. But it's a good art.
Okay, Jeff.
I agree with Big Rob. I hope this is drawn, because that is effing amazing on the face. And I actually, not just the eyes, I think the whole face is great. I think you can tell that her eyes are a very light color. So that that's dope. That you can tell that. I do have a problem with the hands. they look like they're somebody else's hands and not hers.
Yeah, a little too
Reaching in from the side.
It's a little bit off, like because it looked like, you know, I don't know if it looks like it's even connected to her, and on top of that, they look a little big, fatty, kind of. I mean, I guess she could be short. That could explain it a little bit. So I don't know that part, and her chest area, it looks a little too perfect. So I might have to throw that off a little, but if it's anything, her face is just gorgeous in this. So if he drew that, that is a wonderful job. I don't know if it's worth $30 though. 20.
Mike. 20.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about it. I can't tell if this is how this is done. That's kind of making me hem and haw about it. I mean, the overall effectiveness is definitely there. It's a striking cover, but yeah, I'm leaning toward this is photo. I'm leaning toward the fact that this is probably photo reference and then digitally done, and so as a result, I'm not loving that. But if this is really like a painted piece, then shit, that's crazy good.
And I think you guys had mentioned it before, but I think it's like somebody else's hands kind of underneath her arms, right?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Now that you say the someone else's hands thing, I can't unsee that either. That's hard to take. But yeah, again, like the guy said, if this is really done for real, then bravo. If it's not, then meh.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, we have the Book of Butcher, #1, Unknown Antihero 616 from Lobos, LE of 500 with a cost of, I don't know. Jeff?
I like Lobos, but pass.
All right. Mike?
I like Lobos, but pass.
Big Ross.
This is low end Lobos.
Oh, I like same. I like Lobos, but I won't pass. Obviously, this is a rush job. They just kind of like told them they do something quick mock-up drawing this character and just do your style of art. He's so fucking good. He'll make a shitty-looking character look awesome. And obviously, it's a shitty-looking character. The mask, we're all tired of the stupid mask too. So obviously, they told him not to do a background, just to blood splatter. But he's so fucking good. He makes this shit look good.
All right, I can appreciate that. And that does it for our store exclusives. There weren't that many because like everything they all the stores were pushing all of their other exclusives that they had for
the old ones
for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Oh,
yeah.
Black Friday got extended. Oh, Cyber Mondays.
How many people got the sets that were like $40, $50 before for like 10, 15, $20?
Pretty much.
I'm surprised they didn't put on the LA Comic Con ones.
You know what? I didn't know there's LA Comic Con exclusives.
Yeah, but they're all sus. They don't know they have copyright to sell what they sell. So.
Wow. Well, you know what? If we were doing a Comic Con show, then yeah, we'd definitely put those in. Because there's some like IDW's running a sale. They have a ton of the of con exclusives on their website. Same with like Skybound and Aspen, tons. So if you missed out on them, definitely check out their sites.
Understandable.
All right, Mike. Where can we find you when you're not here on Cover Lovers?
As always, you can find me on Tuesdays for Cover Fire, which is my sort of antithesis to this this podcast. Cover of the week, which ones I like. There's some really good covers this week, so tune into that late morning, early afternoon, depending on your time zone tomorrow, and you will find a little list that of my favorites. And I'd love you to chime in the comments and let me know what you think and what I missed and all that kind of thing. That's really fun for me to just kind of have it back and forth. Sorry for anyone who commented last week. Of course, it was on the cusp of being Thanksgiving. I didn't have time to really comment back to people. So while I say that I love to do it, didn't really do it last week, so sorry. But I promise. And that's, of course, that's on CBSI, comicbookinvest.com, where you can also find my 215 issues of Cover Tunes, which is just an article about random themes, covers that I like that I think are underappreciated or underloved or undervalued or all the above.
All right. And as always, Mike, I definitely love reading what you put out there. It's good stuff.
Thank you.
Seriously, keep it up. I mean, I love it. And I like the banter. I do check out the comment section, so I do love the banter for it.
Yeah, it's fun. Some good comments from folks.
All right, Mike. Can we get the disclaimer?
Of course, no artists were harmed in the making of this podcast.
Big Rob.
I don't know. Someone got a stray shot earlier, so stand by.
Big Rob did roast Stan Sakai, so
he got a little toasted. That's it.
All right.
He didn't even have a cover this week.
No, he didn't. That's why I said it.
Before we head on out, got to give another shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. Please use Nerdvana14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. And over at Bird City Comics, don't forget to use TNH10 to save yourself 10% off your purchase. And our friend Sean over at DisplayGeek.com. Make sure to use the code word TeamNerdHerd to save 10% off your very, very first purchase. All right, gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And Trish, we are all thankful for you as well, and the rest of the chat. Definitely appreciate it. Yep. And definitely, I'll be reaching out to see if you are available next Monday to come on the show, talk about your new book that you're going to be doing, as well as your comments on all of these lovely covers here that we have on Cover Lovers. All right, Big Rob, with your new place and all, can you send us out?
Sure. If you want to do it right, be a comic cover whore for life.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.